Chapter 11, Darkwater Police Station. Sarah Hawkins, together with Algernon Drake, managed to permanently drive the Dimensional Shambler back at the end of a fierce battle. However, this feat of strength cost her what was left of her self-awareness. She has succumbed to the call of the myth. Yeah, we saw that line down the bottom there, which I think means something like, in his house at Dead Cthulhu waits dreaming. Something terrible has just happened.
Sarah Hawkins. Why did she do it? Damn it.
Because she's probably not in control.
Did our guest enjoy our hospitality?
Let me out of here.
I'm warning you, Pierce. I want a short and clear-cut confession. Do you admit your guilt in the case brought before you?
You don't have any idea what's happening on this damn island.
Chief West, we got a problem.
Damn it, not now. What is it this time?
Captain Fitzroy, Chief. Some guys have ransacked Roy's bar. They went berserk, attacked the patrons, smashed the place up. It's chaos.
This is only the beginning. Let me out.
Let's go take a look. Tell Sullivan and Marshall to keep this one nice and warm till I get back.
Fitzroy did that.
Are you stupid? Don't you understand? Those goddamn idiots.
Right, either the Leviathan's going to visit us, or Miss Baker's going to visit us. I cannot access my diary at the moment. Let's have a snooze. Are we back in the cell?
Truth Seeker,
Not this cell, the padded cell.
I find you again. As promised, I come back to reiterate the offer of truth. As your mind expands and finally understands the true nature of the world, your perceptions change. Are you ready to see your world and the ones that live in it as they truly are?
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I do wonder if those are truly different responses or if that is just scripted.
Truth Seeker. Follow the path of the ultimate truth.
Alright, thank you for unlocking the cell. Still can't access the diary. Is that us struggling to breathe? Or someone else? Oh, that fucking painting.
I thought we were made of the same stuff, Detective. Fighters. Survivors. I never would have thought you so naive. It's all your fault. You could have stopped this whole thing. Your army buddies, the villagers, me. We're all in danger, as long as you're alive.
Holy fuck.
I can't go to sleep. Keep having the same dream. Or should I say nightmare? That pain in my chest as if I was being skewered. Hurtless, cold, silence. Then I wake up in a hospital bed alive. That voice whispers in my mind. I keep hearing it. resist.
Right, Bradley was having issues before we got here, I assume. This painting. Did Hawkins paint this? Or is that just in our imagination?
Who are you, truth seeker? I may see you in my dreams. I still can't decide if you will be my doom or my liberation. This fate, it may have been written for both of us, but I will fight for what is right.
Did anyone else know that we were coming to the island, other than her father?
Dom, what happened?
Come, you'll want to hear what these two Egypts have to say.
This better be interesting.
Seems like someone decided to grant you your deepest wish.
A mutiny?
Worse, they killed Chief West
What?
and left his body in one of our warehouses.
You're kidding.
They're all yours.
Which one of you is dumb enough to kill a cop and throw him on my doorstep?
We don't know nothing.
The dead body in my warehouse disagrees.
We swear, miss, it's not us.
I don't have time for this. Spill it.
We've got nothing to do with it.
We're playing as Cat. We have master level strength. Again, not sure if this is present time or in the past, but Chief West and Officer Andrews came out here to investigate something that was happening on the docks. Roy Sullivan's bar was attacked by Fitzroy. What do you think, Dominic?
Should I trust these two?
They're scared as shit.
What's more frightening than me?
Good question. The captain?
No.
It's just a misunderstanding. Anyone can make a mistake. Shut up.
Interesting. Let's go, Dom. Where is this workshop?
I'll go with you. He must be talking about the old boat repair workshop.
Yeah, they've done nothing wrong.
Apart from killing a cop on our turf.
That's hooey.
How do you know they killed him?
Do you want me to settle it with some lead?
Scurvy dog, always threatening us.
Quieten these lunkheads down before I shiv the lot of them.
I'll take care of them. A bunch of liquor sponges aren't going to lay down the law round here.
I'll take a look at this workshop. Join me when you're finished.
Yeah, just before we enter this part of the game, I'm very worried about the fact that we walked through a door of our investigation agency. I literally just said that who else knew we were coming? One person set us on this path. This guy. I wonder if he has a role to play. I had a new vision. This time, I saw Sarah Hawkins et Algernon Drake fight the Dimensional Shambler. Et? I know that's Latin for something, but I haven't seen that used in a very long time. They banished the creature, but at what cost? Sarah Hawkins touched a painting. What has she done? Leviathan came back. Did he really offer me a choice? Was he even there with me? There was water, and dilemmas, and visions. I can't say when my mind started showing me the things that may not exist. What is it this time? I'm very confused as to why we've entered Kat's mind here. And are we actually at the... No, I don't recognize this area. I don't see the Scylla, I don't see the pub. We're in somewhere entirely unique. That's an invisible wall. The boat's repair shop. We are examining a corpse, who I assume to be Chief West.
Here we are. Here we are.
Are we going to do a reconstruction? More blood. Is the corpse really not in this room? I don't see it. I assume we can't fail that check. Oh.
If someone had told me that one day West's work would kill him.
I would love it if you finished that sentence, Cass. Alright? I assume we're starting here and working backwards.
Someone moved the corpse here. Where did the murder happen?
Everyone on this island is a professional investigator.
We came from here. Down the stairs.
Don't think there's anything up here, but I'll check. The murder was outside.
So this is where West was killed. What's that?
Okay, almost. That dagger. Yeah, the fisherman occultists.
What the fuck is that? Where did it come from?
Okay, so Kat may be experiencing some sanity slippage of her own. I did see him. I'll go back for him in a sec. Is it wearing a helmet? It is. No, it's not. It's just wearing the robe. But it's got the same dagger. And something is clearly wrong with its face.
He wasn't alone. Who were those guys?
Fisherman. This is a really cool visual effect.
There's only one man who smokes these gaspers. Fitzroy.
When I arrived here, I didn't immediately pick Fitzroy as a cultist. Damn, that's interesting.
You're not supposed to be here, Truth Seeker.
What's going on outside?
What the hell? Sarah is a cultist? Surely not. We're trying to protect her from the cult. Sarah Hawkins has tracked the dimensional shambler right into this abandoned mine. Bodies of the bootleggers and the presence of crates show that the place was used by Kat's gang. The body of Chief West was found in a warehouse on Kat's territory. By following the trail of blood, she discovered the identity of the killer, a member of the cult that is currently running amok on the island. Impossible, on the other hand, to explain how she uncovered the following information: the presence of Captain Fitzroy, and, especially, that of Sarah Hawkins. Algernon Drake, who was supposed to have stayed with her in the mansion, appears nowhere in this strange reconstruction. Colt's 1911A1 pistol, mainly used by the United States Armed Forces, a well-crafted and effective weapon. Alright, Cass is loaded.
This is my last warning. Next one who comes close.
No!
Oh hell.
I can't take it! I can't take anymore!
Alright, apparently we're playing a first-person shooter now. Oh, that's new. Leviathan returns to torture Pierce with a new vision, one in which the detective will see through Kat's eyes.
What's going on outside?
Alright, the game's not giving me any advice on how to use the gun. I'm just going for it. So let me just tag these as having been read, just so I don't get confused later.
Next one who comes close gets one in the head.
I use X there. Anyone else?
What the hell?
Dom, get out of here.
Go! I'll cover you. Die, you filthy rat!
Damn it.
The fishermen are turning. Curious. We're back at the police station. Pierce saw Kat's worrying discoveries through her eyes. While she was searching for the murderer of a cop, she was attacked by some of the island's inhabitants. There is a word missing there. Pierce has yet to find if she did make it. That's very strange. We enter the reconstruction, and Sarah was there and was present enough in the reconstruction to kick us out. Sarah may be in deep. Fitzroy definitely seems to be in there, and the fishermen seem to all be members of the cult, perhaps.
Pierce, wake up.
Oh, hey.
What happened?
Take that weapon, you'll need it. Sarah Hawkins, she... Ah!
What? Tell me.
My head! You're coming into my head!
Bradley, damn it, pull yourself together.
They got me. I can't resist any longer.
Oh, those eyes. And yet this is not timed.
Do you remember the cultists we saw under the Hawkins house? I saw them on the docks.
Pierce, you've been in this cell for days.
Listen, I think they are responsible for your affliction.
I was unable to stop her.
What do you mean, unable?
She left with the bookseller.
Yep.
He came back, alone. Told me she couldn't resist the call.
This all makes sense.
Doctors told me later that they saw her going in the direction of the whaling station.
Damn it!
I'm turning, Pierce, into one of those things.
No! Keep fighting it, Bradley.
It's too late. You have to end this. Do it. Kill me.
Enough killing.
Idiot! Ah! Now go, you imbecile.
What was with the audio there? That was completely unbalanced. I don't know if we should have shot him or not. I really don't. Yeah, this is going to end very poorly, I think. That's some good audio. There was some bad audio, followed by some very, very good audio. Alright, what have we got? Kat. Did she go after Fitzroy? She followed the murderer's trails and found cultists again. What about Sarah Hawkins? Did she leave to join them? Bradley. Shit. I couldn't. He was becoming one of them, yet I wonder what will happen to him. All I can do now is find Sarah Hawkins. That's exactly the same thing. Alright, we're turning into a first-person shooter, clearly. What do I want to level? Holy shit, I've got 11 points. How did that happen? Alright, I think I'll put 6 into psychology. Now, I have no idea if it will help with the checks or not, but I'm going to put 5 into eloquence here. So once I've got 1 more, I can bump that up to expert. Right. Sanity. Stolen choice. Gaining knowledge always comes at a cost. An unknown entity has come to find Pierce in his cell. The presence, who calls itself Leviathan, offered to grant what it called knowledge to him. When he accepted this gift, his mind was again projected into another body. He followed the actions and the fall of Sarah Hawkins. She that Leviathan calls the Oracle gave in to the attraction of cult forces after having defeated the Shambler once and for all. Pierce paid a heavy mental price for this knowledge. First dilemma. Leviathan has returned to torture Pierce. This time, the choice has allowed the detective to gain access to shocking revelations on the inhabitants of the island that he believed were his allies. Each piece of knowledge gained destroys Pierce's mind one more bit, a mind already weakened by visual and sound hallucinations that accompany Leviathan's visits. The detective's sanity is greatly undermined by these encounters. He's in danger of sinking into madness for good. And our sanity on the right has finally changed. We are psychotic. There is a secret, a forgotten secret, so old and terrifying, which is only divulged in the blasphemous pages of lost tomes or whispered during forgotten and outlawed rituals. We are not children of Providence. You know the cruel and awful truth, and you have seen the frightening face of reality. Yep, we're in deep as well.
Sarah Hawkins was going to the whaling station.
Right, well that's one way to not have to render the entire police station. And I do recognise this area. That's a lot of dead bodies. Can I create some more dead bodies?
Stop. Oh God. What am I doing?
If we weren't psychotic, I wonder if the outcome will be different. The abomination of Darkwater. We're just murdering everyone. Holy crap. What the fuck?
What the... Was he like the others?
Maybe I should have gotten closer before I started shooting. Stranded whale. Roy Sullivan.
What happened here?
There was an attack. Fitzroy attacked. We can't see inside today. We could see inside previously. We could see those two asylum staff having a chat to one another, but we can't see inside today.
Get off! Ah!
That song.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
You want me to enter a reconstruction here? In the middle of a dangerous town, with people coming after us who are gunning down in cold blood, and you want me to enter a reconstruction?
Bloody Captain. I'm not dying in this rat hole. Come on. If I find him...
Wow. What's wrong with your face? I'll do the reconstruction first. Also, I've totally not forgotten that she's going to cash in a favor at some point. Spot hidden. What am I missing? That. Note from Fitzroy. Fitzroy has destroyed all the ways off the island. I'm going to try and read that. Attention, everyone. I want all the boats removed from the bay immediately. Sailing boats, small boats, everything that floats. No one can escape us now. Their fates are sealed, as the great Lord will rise from the depths. No one can escape his grasp. Soon, my brothers, we shall rejoice, because the long-awaited moment is now upon us. Can I murder anyone out here? No. Scylla is still there. Alright, let's do this reconstruction. Hope that we don't get interrupted during it. We're all the way back, I think, to the nice of the miraculous catch.
And when they found me, they ate my flesh. And my flesh granted them powers and revelations. You are getting closer, Truth Seeker.
The most precious gift of all. The truth. The ultimate truth about life. If I prove able to resurrect life, then it will only be a matter of time before I know how to create it.
I know how to create life too, dude.
And of gods, be they ancient and powerful.
It involves putting tab A into slot B. There's no need for this weird alchemical shit. Huh. So Charles was in with the cult. Sarah was approaching the cult about the Truth Seeker, about Pierce. But Charles was trying to protect her by the looks. Fitzroy, I wasn't expecting you. Rie. And you are?
You need a truth seeker. Someone with exceptional sensitivity to his dreams. This gift will lead him to this island. As I am the Oracle, I speak for him we cannot name.
Yeah, but you know who led us to the island? Your daddy.
Track the truth like the bloodhound you are.
she done?
I want to imagine that we are just dreaming this and this is not real. Our sanity is badly affected, so hopefully our perception of Hawkins is incorrect. Do we have any points? We do not. Yes, sanity is showing us something new on the right-hand side there, but we've seen that. Clues. The truth unveiled. Not unveiled, unveiled. Yeah. The sensors are no longer reliable. Neither is logic. In the Harbour Master's office, an old sea map triggered new residual images. Their number, their precision, their nature. Everything points towards them being, in reality, visual and sound hallucinations. However, the information that they provided matched the proof found throughout the investigation, beginning with the information on the miraculous catch. If Hawkins, Fitzroy and Fuller really were on board the Scylla and founded the cult, what age must they really be? Oh, I didn't think about that. Alright, Cass, what's your story?
What are you still doing here, Detective?
I need to go to the whaling station.
It's locked. You'll need a key to get there.
Right.
Go get me a first aid kit. I might have something for you.
You were chasing Fitzroy, but now you're here, injured.
How do you know? There were too many. Got us. If I don't get something to stop the bleeding, I'm a goner.
I'm coming back with a first aid kit.
Hurry up. I won't last long.
If we do this for you, does that mean we no longer owe you a favor? Alright, not sure where I'll find first aid kit. Toilet, maybe? No.
Who's there?
You scream at me like that, you die.
Get off!
Swimming carcass, I agree. It didn't look like she was actually bleeding profusely at all. Maybe she's got like an internal injury or something. Maybe she needs a suture. I'm not sure.
Enough!
Oh, I wonder if I can see... No, it's been smashed. I'm trying to see that statue. But it looks like we don't have access to that area, and or it's been smashed perhaps. You folks wouldn't happen to have a first aid kit inside this hut? No. What's about alcohol? Can we substitute alcohol as a first aid kit? Yeah, according to Swoon Carcass, she looked bruised and covered in dry blood, and I've got to agree with that. Heading towards the warehouses.
Hey, you! Come over here!
Can I shoot you?
They got the boss. Nasty wound.
Yeah, we know.
I wanted to get her the first aid kit in the Hawkins warehouse, but there's one of those poor bastards in it. Too dangerous.
I'll see what I can do.
I can be very cooperative when I've got a gun in my hand. See? Problem solved. So apparently it's in here. This first aid kit will be useful. These possessed madmen are wiping out Darkwater, and I count on leaving here alive.
This should enable me to stop Kat's bleeding.
I assume the music is going off because we're about to get attacked, but okay, it's someone out there. Directly ahead. I'm still not sure who was camping out here, whether it was Charles or just a random cult member. But it was clearly someone who stole a painting and brought it here. Alright, what's that? Oh.
Hope his boss will have more luck.
That was quick. I could have made it quicker, but that was quick nevertheless. What is down here? We didn't have the privilege of coming down here earlier. That must lead to the whaling station. I assume we're going to get the key from Cass, or take it off her cold dead body, one of the two. Well, they're really much the same thing anyway. And then come back here and unlock that door. Can I go out this way?
Shit.
Oh dear.
They're going to the whaling station. I'd better hide and wait until they're gone.
How many bullets do we have? You're not wearing robes, so can I shoot you? Alright, we got problems.
Who's there?
Go get me a first aid kit. I might have something for you.
Unless she's bleeding internally, I don't see why you need it that desperately. I'll give it to you. Maybe there's a consequence to giving it to you, but I'm here to help.
Here, take it.
Right. The entrance to the whaling station is behind the Hawkins warehouse.
Alright, we healed her. Can you tell? Because I can't. I wonder if that's the last that we will see of her. Alright. Where was I up to? The inhabitants. All gone crazy. Nothing human about them. If they catch me, I'm dead. Who did this? The answers are at the whaling station? The docks. Sarah Hawkins. She got away from Bradley. How? He said that she had gone with Drake. The fools! Did they manage to survive their struggle with the Shambler? Fitzroy, Fuller, Hawkins, all began with the miraculous catch. Sarah Hawkins, the Oracle. What is her role when everything is done? And me? What am I still doing here? Cass is in the Harbour Master's office, injured. Without a first aid kit, she won't survive. They got Mitchell. Nasty wound. He'll die without a first aid kit. Oh, okay, so Mitchell was the dude outside? I can't even think who that is, though. Roy Mitchell's alive? Really? I thought he was dead. Curious. Alright, well, I've chosen to save Cass over Mitchell. Cass gave me a key. There is a passage on her territory towards the whaling station. What's going on there? I didn't think Mitchell was alive. If he is, then I totally missed him. I thought he might have been the guy directly outside the warehouse. Yeah, that was him here, wasn't it?
What happened here?
No, I couldn't examine the body. I could just see that.
What happened here?
What happened here? Alright, I'm surprised. I must have passed by Mitchell without realizing. Unless maybe Mitchell was this guy here who I accidentally killed. Although, look at this. He's dressed up in a policeman's uniform. That's definitely not Mitchell, though. Alright, let's use this key.
Enough!
We're using the bootlegger's passage to go to the whaling station.
Damn it.
I wonder if my strength is higher, whether I'm more accurate. One might drop.
Damn it.
Oh, okay, that's a problem. I wonder if that is scripted. That we only have a certain number of bullets. So if we run into someone else before we get to the end of the chapter, I need to avoid them. And there's someone else directly ahead. I actually have to play this like a stealth game. Jesus! Alright, we're not going this way. Where did that other guy go? Ah, fuck. That's probably it. I'm probably done. Let's see, he's going to walk back and forth. I'm going to take the opportunity to head that direction and maybe over to the right. Oh, what the fuck? What the actual shitting fuck? So you've got a really interesting robe. We can't see it from here, but I assure you it's a really interesting robe. But I need you to go back and stand with your buddies. Pretty please.
He's here.
Pretty fucking please.
Here. There's somebody here.
Right, we're not getting through there. I mean, you fellas should know that I'm in deep as well. Can't we just be friends? So if I understand this correctly, I have one bullet. Let's try and save it. Fortunately, that jump scare is only going to work once. Oh no. Who are you? What's your story?
It's happening. It's happening.
What's happening? I don't understand why you're saying it's happening. People are transforming. There's a path through here. Don't know if there's anything directly in front of that fence, and quite frankly, I don't want to find out. This looks promising. And by promising, I mean awful. Chapter 13. Abandoned Whaling Station. Pierce crossed the docks, where old acquaintances and new faces met their ends. All over the place, Leviathan's slaves were wandering in search of a victim. After fighting his way through, and after discovering the truth about the origin of the cult and its founders, Pierce finally reached the whaling station. He hopes to catch Sarah Hawkins before she does something bad. Pierce, it's way too late for that. It is way too late for that. Jesus.
Hither thou shalt be freed. Sarah is with those bastards. I gotta find her quick.
She's with those bastards, but you know what? At this point, we think she's working with them. That's a long way down. I want to say there's like a pulley that I can use to traverse this area, but let me try this ladder first.
A rope and a hook. Could use that to hold the reservoir back.
Relatively thick rope to which a metal hook is attached. It must be used to pick up heavy materials. It looks strong enough to take the weight of the tank. Apologies if I sound a little bit scratchy today, my throat's playing up. Alright, we're directly underneath where we came in. We have a hidden object.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Volume 5. So I'm still missing one of them. These are the last entries of the pastor's wife. Her husband ordered his faithful to come together for a final ceremony in the honor of Leviathan. She fears that the pastor will ask them to sacrifice themselves to this abomination. She tried to escape. This is probably why her body was found in a cave under the mansion. Dang. Reverend Wickwood.
Looks like a page from a log from 1847.
Friday, 4th of June, 1847. 53 north, 53 west. We are starving. The fish seems to have deserted these waters. If I don't quickly find an answer to this crisis, Fitzroy could well set off mutiny. That's Daddy Fitzroy, not the current Fitzroy. That's okay. Each day, more and more men believe in his tales of a miraculous catch. Merciful God, help me. Wednesday, 9th of June, so that's 5 days later. 57 north, 51 west. We sighted an enormous whale further to the south. The biggest we've ever seen. Fitzroy keeps telling the men that this is the miraculous catch he promised them. There is some missing punctuation marks in that sentence. We will catch it and bring it back home to feed our families. Another hidden object. This key opens the offices of the whaling station. Log 2.
Fuller was a crew member too. Interesting.
Log 2. Wednesday, 23rd of June, 1847, so that is, 14 days later? 2 weeks. 33 north, 53 west. Yep, that's where they caught the catch. The morning is biting cold. This creature made us work hard. Half my crew is dead. I've never seen such a thing. I do not even know how to describe what happened. It's as if the creature was talking inside our heads. Some of my men went crazy and jumped overboard. This thing is not a whale. It's far bigger. I don't even know how to describe it. It practically gutted our ship with these tentacles. I don't know how. My harpoon finally pierced the skull of this monster. The crew is in a sorry state. Fuller looks after the injured, but some will not recover. Alright, so if that is the same Fuller, then he is at least 74 years old. Or somewhere around there, 77. Surely that can't be the same Fuller. I mean, it could be, and that could be part of the whole, you know, everlasting life kind of thing, but I don't know. At the moment, we do not have confirmation that Fuller was actually on the ship. There was someone named Fuller on the ship, but is it the Fuller that we know? We don't know.
Sarah Hawkins was probably taken behind this huge door. Got to find a way to get through.
Yeah, I imagine we're climbing that ladder in a sec. By in a sec, I mean right now. So, what's the plan here? Are we using this tank to break down the door? Nice.
I'll be lucky if it's still sharp enough.
This knife is rusty, but it still looks usable.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, that looks pretty warped to me. That one will. Okay, I imagine what we're doing is we're hooking up the rope with a hook to this contraption, holding it in place, coming back here, releasing the wheel, and then that's going to send it flying. Or more specifically, we're going to hook up the rope there, release the wheel, it's going to try and move, but it can't because it's hooked in place. Then we cut the rope, and that's going to break the door. Log 3?
It mentions the Leviathan. How it drove the sailors mad.
Log 4, we're missing one. Friday, 27th of June, so that was, what, 4 days afterwards. 37 north, 63 west. The whole crew has descended into madness. They speak of dreams, vision of a nightmarish city and of a sleeping god. Madness. I locked myself in my cabin. I won't be able to hold out for long. Fitzroy has 12 men on his side. They sacrificed everyone who tried to stop them to their new god. I beseech you, Almighty God, to have pity on our souls. This will be my last prayer. I can hear them whispering. That was very quick. Alright, so where is the third log file? There were 2 rooms down there. There's 1 room up here. Alright, let's hook up this rope.
This should stop the cart from moving. This should help me get the tank swinging.
Let's fiddle with this.
I need something to cut the rope to release the tank against the door.
Yep, there we go. It's under tension. Just want to do a very quick search to see if I can find that last log. All of them have been these green ticks slash hidden objects though. And I haven't seen that anywhere else around here. Unless it was on the floor of this place, perhaps. This room's cleared. The room next door is cleared. And I didn't see the icon anywhere around here. Nor do I see anything else I can actually interact with. Alright, I think it's time to cut the rope. We have to cut the rope.